5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quiet on the set. All right, quiet on the set.
Saturday, January 4th in the year 2020. 60 degrees, and we only have 5 more days of the special Seaduck season right here in Maryland. All right, test 1 2 1 2. My Crown Black salute. Oh, so yeah, not many days left of the special Maryland Seaduck season in the 2019-2020 season. We opened the first Saturday in November, was the second, and we go to the second Friday in January, which is coming up on the 10th. So it's been a different season. It's been a very, very different season for me. But before I get into that, I want to set this up for you. I'm sitting out in the 2-car garage. I think the audio is okay. I think this mic is halfway decent. I can hear the Duke dog in the background somewhere barking and carrying on. But basically, I am in a 2-car garage, just maybe a little bit bigger than a 2-car garage. The unique thing here is being on the water, that the finished first floor elevation of the house is 7 feet above mean high tide. So that said, from the garage floor here to the finished first floor, I guess it's a good 4 feet or so. The backyard is bulkheaded down to the water, so and that's always seems to be about a good 4 feet or so. And obviously there's a tide and it goes up and down, but it seems to be there's always a good 3 to 4 feet out back there, down to from the yard down into the surface of the ebbing and flowing tide. But back to the garage. So with the first floor finished that high, it makes the garage ceiling in here very, very high. So what I've done is, because I can't have anything in the backyard, the house sits on a very small lot. I really don't have many places to carve. So not to get into that and off on that tangent, but I do my carving in the 20-foot enclosed trailer. But inside here, I built a 6-foot by 8-foot, basically a dry room, a paint room, a clean room, whatever you want to call it. It's 8 feet tall, and then there's plenty of room up above it for storage. So that's usually where the Scoterzillas hang out during the summer. I'll undo the weights, undo the leather line attachment, the dropper attachments, and they all go upstairs. Not upstairs, but they go up above and dry out. So I got to warn you, I can kind of feel like I'm in a rambling kind of mood already. I can just tell. My mind goes everywhere. But all that said, I'm sitting looking at the garage door. The house is to my back, so the paint dry room is to my left. Got a big picnic table in here right now. We kind of transformed the garage into I don't know what we would call it, a man cave? Nah, it doesn't really sound good. A functional seaduck hunting, waterfowl hunting, shed barn room. I don't know. But anyway, truly, kind of to my back and to my left, got the wader dryers, my jackets hang up, coats hang up, got my glove dryers, and like I said, the picnic table comes in during the winter. It's outside around the side of the garage in the summer, and then everything it's in the 20-foot enclosed trailer. Got a big rolling a fish tackle station. It comes in here, as well as a kind of more workbench with a chop saw permanently mounted in it, and all that's all in the trailer right now. But just kind of giving a lay of the land here, so you get the mental picture. It's 60 degrees out, 61, 62, somewhere in there. It's still kind of cool inside. Takes a little bit of a while for the temperature to fluctuate here in the garage, just because it's either on the warm side it gets cool outside, or vice versa. And then today it's been on the cooler side. Not that 60 is hot, but it's sure not freezing. 60 degrees. I think that is I'm lost for words. It's a great example, how about, of what my season has been like. January 4th, and it's 60 degrees. I was telling Karen the other day, I don't know if I'd rather if I could hit a reset button and restart and have everything be different, or that it was already January 31st. So just the way my season's been. It is the 20th season, guiding full time. Hashtag Pitboss XX, I believe, was successful. Hope the guys had fun. We took care of that late November, early December. And it is my 20th year. But I just got to tell you, right from the get-go, maybe with the new boat, getting it on the later side of things and just not being 100% comfortable with it. Still haven't used, sadly. I do have I got the bracket built. But I still haven't got the Core Sound 2-man overboard and had anybody yet. That's going to change here. But time is running out for that. And just kind of been a mixed season for me. And I hope that, like, the revisionist history is not kicking in. But I got to say, like, probably this is the most off, won't say bad, won't say worst, but I'll just say the most off season that I've had in quite a while. I mean, it truly is rare that it hasn't gotten cold. And we have had a couple mornings where it was Karen texted me. She must be on her way home. We have had some mornings where it was, 20, I think 22 is probably the coolest that I can recall. Is Karen here? Let's 1 second to reply to her real quick. But generally, I mean, I've hunted in shorts quite a bit. I've done flip-flops probably 4 times over my bibs this year with the big Fred Flintstone feet. It's just been very, very mild. Whew. Lost a lot of days with wind and the woo. And the woo is, again, like I hit the reset button and restart or just have it be over. And since we're getting to the end of it, it's going to be over. And I'm already thinking about next season and can't change the weather for sure. But just maybe change up a little bit. Did add a 4th line in the world's largest duck boat. Thank you, Steve Hoover, Duckwater Boats. In the world's #world's largest duck boat, am running a 4th string of the Scoterzillas. Thought for shits and giggles, haven't done it, have not made any in a while. Maybe we'll go make at least a good 24 of the hollow cedar Scoter that I made way back. I can't say way back in the day, but probably a good 5 seasons ago. I guess it was. I've had a lot of people say they want Scoter decoys, and the big ones I don't want to sell, and or the price point of them is not conducive for that. So, and truly, I just don't want to get rid of the Scoterzilla. It's a lot of material in there, and not that there's that much time in making them, but it is just it's a mass amount of material. But anyway, to the hollow cedar surf Scoter, black Scoter. I always have people saying they would like to have a Scoter from me, so I think they're going to do maybe like a limited run of about 24 of them, with the intent of gunning over them some, and then those will be for sale after the season. So give me a new supply of decoys that, that guys and gals are looking for shot over, gunned over, Pitboss branded sea ducks, Scoter decoys. We'll have some of those. Like I said, I feel myself rambling here, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit more after the season is officially over. It's been an honor to be asked to be the honorary chairman of the Havre de Grace Decoy Show. That's the first weekend in May, so I'm going to need to have a few decoys to go along to the journey to Havre de Grace. Be making some more cork birds, probably some teal, some widgeon. But I thought at the same time, if we get a couple Scoter done, it'd be cool to take them along. The hollow cedar Scoter are done in oils. The cork birds are mostly done in Golden's acrylics, the heavy body mat. But yeah, I need to kick that in gear. I need to refocus on what I'm talking about. The season. Oh, big migration south in November, like it always is. I always tell people, again, the season started November 2nd this year. But I always tell people, if I had to pick one day, what is the peak migration? And it changes year to year, season to season. But if in the times that I've been seaduck hunting over the years, if I had to choose one day, I would say it's the day of Halloween, October 31st. So really, like the last week of October, first week of November has always been the peak migration. And we saw a tremendous amount of birds heading south. Mild temperatures, they still fly south. It doesn't really matter. They fly on the calendar, migrate on the calendar. But that was my first 2 weeks. Mild temps. I had some really good hunts in there. And then I had times that, man, like the birds just flew past like we didn't have a decoy out, or they've seen it many, many times over. And I think more and more they're just getting shot at. 107-day season reduced to 60 days. The numbers that I saw in Maryland, there's actually more sea ducks harvested, at least the first 2 seasons of the reduced 60-day season, 60-day Special Seaduck season. There's more Scoter old squall shot and harvested now, currently, than the 107-day season. So I think the reduction of the season has just made it more and more popular, or at least given it an official opening day where on the 107-day season, October 1st, October 5th, somewhere in there, the season opened and there wasn't any rush to go. Two other factors here we have in the Atlantic Flyway. The mallard bag limit was reduced from 4 to 2, and specifically Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, I think a little bit of New Jersey probably. The Canada goose, the AP, the Ungava Peninsula Canada goose, which is an interior subspecies, interior Canada goose, went from a 45-day 2-bird limit to a 30-day this season 1-bird limit. So I think there's just more and more people shooting them. I don't know, social media. I love social media, and maybe just plugs me more into it. But I do see more and more and more people guiding, which I don't know. Is a good thing, bad thing? Good thing, I guess it keeps the sport going and there's lots of interest in the sport. A negative thing is I'm not trying to be a hypocrite at this because I'm out there doing the same thing. I would not be surprised if there's a reduction, even further reduction in the Seaduck bag limit. I don't know necessarily the number of days, but I could definitely see a change up in the bag limit, especially for surf scoter. I don't have this next piece of information as 100% written in stone from a very reliable source. I'm told the Maritime Canada provinces, when their Seaduck season, they're going to reduce their eider limit to a 2-bird limit starting this coming fall, so September of 2020. And there is a Special Seaduck season in New Brunswick on the Bay of Fundy. I've been very fortunate over the years to get up there twice and do it. But they have a special February Seaduck season, which it will be closed next year. So just things tightening up a little bit more on Seaducks, more and more interest in it. There's more duck boats, hashtag the world's largest duck boat, those type of boats out there, as well as layout boats. Seeing more and more layout boats, pretty much each season. Yeah, I like I said, I wouldn't be shocked to see if there's a reduction, tightening up, if you will, of the Special Seaduck season. So. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes, right? So I guess it is what it is. I thought I had a little more to ramble, but I'm feeling weak, feeling empty. Not really. I think because Karen's on her way home has got me sidetracked a second or two, but we're gonna give it a good finish here. Like I said, till January 10th. I got trips all next week. I'm very fortunate to keep staying busy. Calendar's open for next year, and I actually have 10 days for the 2020-2021 season. After the 10th, we're going to do some Brant and maybe a couple canvasback if it ever gets cold to the 31st. So Terry Rose, I am going to use the Core Sound layout boat. Please believe me. Got a nice bracket built for the world's largest duck boat, and the Core Sound 2-man is going to sit up there very, very nicely. And I'm actually looking forward to, excited to use it. So a couple new YouTube videos up. If you get a chance, check them out. Nothing crazy, but there are a few up there. I did do it's about a 3-minute video from the first half of the season, kind of recapping what took place. That's about all that is exciting. Sitting there, my eyes are twitching and thinking at the same time, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got that's exciting. Have done one Brant hunt so far this year. It was successful. We weren't overrun by Brant, but I am looking forward to doing that myself. We'll get the ride dog out there, just like the layout boat. I just haven't had too many how-manys with the new boat, and I just thought not having her out there would just help me out. My mental state each morning, keeping my cool and keep me on track so that she would not be a distraction. But I do want to get her out and about and get her on some birds. So there's still time for that. But again, overall, what was the word I was using? I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's poor. I'll just say it's mixed. It's been a very mixed season for me. I can't even really say from a personal standpoint, really just from weather and the birds. Like I said, little tweaking, a quick learning curve on the boat the first week or so. It's working out really nice. Gotten used to it. I know there's times now, but there's a good 4 days that I know I would have had water coming over the bow. putting around in the old 25, and I have not taken a wave over the bow of the. Karen's texting me again. I'm sorry. Would have taken water over the old boat, in which I have not got one over. Time out 1 second. I have not taken one over the new boat. So, and the guys that have been gunning with me in the past are all giving me very positive comments on it. So, just bigger. Can't say bigger and better things to come, because it is big, but more positive things to come. How about that? That's a good way to put it. So, that's about all I got. Yep, that's about all I got. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had a very good Christmas. Hope it was safe and enjoyable. And we're 4 days into 2020, so a belated Happy New Year to everyone. A belated Happy New Year to you. I appreciate you listening in. Thank you very much. Thoughts, comments, questions, I'm easy to get a hold of. So yeah, I hope the rest of the season is good for you. It's going to be good for me. If it ever gets cold. All right, as always, thank you for tuning in. Thinking of you, we are. Woo!